What I have today, flexible cutting mat, 11.5 by 15, totally dishwasher safe. You can shape it, bend it or funnel it. Great for vegetable or any cutting needs. I'm going to be using this today to fix my onion rings. We have basket liner tissue. Endurance collection for food service and great presentation. Some of most popular items you can spark new ideas for your small restaurant setting or home operation for any special occasion. Unique and fun way to serve burgers, chips, sandwiches, or any sort of appetizer, rolls, bread, onion rings. This liner tissue are non-toxic vegetable ink and you can place food directly on your printed surface. Comes in 2 sizes. Then we have our white here, plain white and brown pockets. For this linen here, you can place your burger and wrap it. Great idea for your exciting occasion. I'll be making onion rings today, so I'm going to be using one of these pockets right here. And it comes in London Royal Times or any Tribune Times that you like to, or your favorite. Today we'll be making onion rings. We have 2 large sweet onions, white onions, and then 1 1/4 cup all-purpose flour, and that's my all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon baking powder, and that's my baking powder. 1 teaspoon salt, 1 egg, 1 cup milk, and 3/4 cup breadcrumbs. And that's my breadcrumbs right there. Peel your onions. And after peeling, we're going to go ahead and cut this in slices, round slices. Okay, I cut my onions in rings here. Then we're going to go ahead and separate our rings. Go ahead and separate them. Get it loose. Once your onions are separated and loose, set it aside. Then we come to our flour, all-purpose flour. We're going to go ahead and add our salt to our flour. And add our baking powder to our flour. Okay, so I have baking powder, salt, my all-purpose flour here, and we're gonna go ahead and dip our onion rings to our flour, one at a time, and coat it. Get coated well, and repeat the same with the rest of the onions. If you notice, I got all my onions coated with my flour, salt, and baking powder. Now I'm gonna set this aside. Now we're going to add our egg to our milk and whisk it. Mix well. Once you have your onion rings all dipped in the flour, so we're going to go ahead and separate that and take all the onion rings out and separate that. Now we have all the onions out of our flour. Now we're going to go ahead and pour our egg and our milk to our flour mixture and mix. Okay, so we're trying to make a batter mix here. We have flour, salt, baking powder, egg, and milk. Go ahead and mix well. Once you're making your batter mix, and if it gets too thick, you can add more milk to it. Okay, we have a batter mix here, so we're gonna go ahead and take onion rings one at a time, dip it in a batter mix here, and coat it well, then place it on a rack so it drips all the way down, all the extra ones, and repeat with the rest of the onions same way, one at a time. Dip, well dip it, place it on your rack, and we have another one here. We're going to do the same thing. Dip, mix well there, all coated, place it on your wire rack. Alright, so we have our onion rings all on our rack here, all coated well. So now we're going to go ahead and spread our breadcrumbs on a plate. And we're going to take each onion ring, coat it on our breadcrumbs. Make sure it coats well. And be ready to fry after that. Both sides. There you go. Set it aside and repeat with the rest of the rings. Same way. Make sure it's all coated well with breadcrumbs. Okay, we have our onion rings all coated with breadcrumbs, and I'll lay them on cookie sheet. And we're still repeating with the rest of the coating right here. With a batter mix here, then back to the crumbs here, and then back to the cookie sheet. Once it's in the cookie sheet, we're ready to fry them. Deep fry. Now it's all coated well, so I'm going to go ahead and deep fry our onion rings. Okay, we have 1.5 cup hot oil here. We're going to go ahead and deep fry our coated onion rings. We're going to take one at a time. Place it in our deep fry here. Make sure it gets nice and golden brown. Just turning golden brown, do a little flip. Make sure the other side is nice and golden brown, and you can take it out. Not good. Okay, I got my onion rings all out, and I'm ready to serve. We're all done with the onion rings. Delicious looking, nice and golden brown. Serving with ketchup on the side and ranch sauce. I'm using my basket liners here. If you noticed, I introduced earlier. Nice printed liners here. Great looking for special occasions for your family and friends. These liner tissues are non-toxic vegetable ink, and you can place your food directly on the printed side, which I just did. Then I have my pocket liners here. I've got my onion rings in here, right there, and my plain ones. If you're interested in placing your order, you can email me. Again, thank you very much for watching. And here I have my liners, the one I just used for my onion rings. If you need to place your orders for your liners, basket liner, or your pocket for french fries or appetizers, please email me. Again, thank you very much for watching.